Maybe I should give the intro. I have
Oh,
my
please,
intros
please.
polished.
I would love you to.
What is up, everyone? This is Devlin here, along with Cursed by Beauty. Technically, it's Cursed by Beauty, along with DevlinGaming, because... Or Devlin, or Luke, or Devlin G.
You sound sad. You sound like a washed-up has-been. Hello, everyone. This is Justin, aka Cursed by Beauty, giving a real intro.
You're the best.
I am giving an interview with the one and only DevlinGaming. For those who don't know Devlin, he is a YouTuber, video game YouTuber, with close to 4,000 subscribers, with a lot of great content. Very professional YouTube channel, I must say, with a majority of his content being Last of Us Factions gameplays. Welcome to the interview, Devlin.
Hello. First and foremost, thank you very much for having me.
The first question is, where does Devlin G come from?
I was born in the Maritimes. I'm a Maritimer up here in Canada.
What does that mean?
It's the Maritimes are over far east side of Canada. It's where New Brunswick and Prince Edward Island and all that jazz is. I was specifically born in Fredericton, New Brunswick, and very, very quickly moved over into Ontario. I have resided here ever since, cozy as can be.
Moving on from that horrible place that you were molested in, what got you into video games?
What got me into video games? I was 3 years old when I started gaming. I played those super old DOS games. Do you remember Wolfenstein?
Yeah, that's my boy right there. I mean,
Yeah,
that's one of my
I never actually
jams.
played Wolfenstein.
Oh,
I
then
played like a
fuck off.
ripoff called Blake Stone. It was basically the exact same as Wolfenstein. I also played, do you know Commander Keen?
Commander King. Not familiar.
Commander Keen. Really old DOS games. That's kind of where I started. And then later on, my parents actually got me a Nintendo 64.
Oh, nice.
And then that just really got me into console gaming. Went from the Nintendo to the Xbox.
Were there any video games on the Nintendo 64 that you loved a lot? That you really,
Oh
really loved
my
a lot?
gosh. To this day, I consider the N64 to be one of the greatest consoles ever made.
Absolutely.
Ever made. When it comes to the quality of the games, nowadays, yeah, the graphics are better, the games are way more complicated, and, you know, but it's like every year there's the same Assassin's Creed
Yes,
release.
absolutely. Yeah.
Right? And you play it, and it's like 90% the same as the previous ones. All of those games are so original. Like,
Yeah.
that was like prime time for developers, because they came up with the freshest ideas. You can't beat the originality of the N64.
What was your favorite?
cannot
What
beat
was
it.
your favorite game on the N64?
My favorite game was a game called Jet Force Gemini. Jet Force Gemini it was like a third-person shooter. You fight like big ants, creatures, aliens. I mean, I was also a fan of all the other N64 games ever, like Banjo and Kazooie, Super Mario 64, Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Is
I never,
what
you know, I
many
never
people
played
would
that.
consider.
I never played that game before.
Oh no!
Oh wow, I love that. Look at my health is
Ocarina
so
of Time.
bad.
It was pretty good, and as you see, the reason why I think Ocarina of Time is still like has fanatics that oogle over it is because of that same reason. It was so original. The story behind it,
Really?
the gameplay behind it.
I've never played this
Ocarina
game.
of
I need to
Time-
play this game.
My brother and I would play it, and I would play it alongside my brother, but I was so young at the time, like I was like 6. I couldn't play Ocarina of Time. I didn't know how to solve those puzzles. I call it the monkey see, monkey do gamer.
Yeah.
Like my brother would play, and I'd sit there and I'd watch him play, and I'd see how he solved it, and I would watch what he did. And then when I would sit down and load up my game and I would play, I'd know how to do it. I'd know how to beat it, because I watched him. You know?
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that was kind of like that with my brother, who isn't a gamer.
And that's
anymore.
how, at the age of 7 years old or 8 years old, I was beating Ocarina of Time. Beating that degree of game at that young age, like N64 really solidified. It solidified my love for gaming. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing game.
That's amazing.
Oh
my
Had you
god.
healed?
Yeah, of course. I got first aid 1, baby.
Oh, you bugger.
I know. Alright, but keep going. Yes,
you
Arcana
bugger.
Time is the best.
And it was so original. It was so creative. People never saw a game like it before.
Wow.
That's why people loved it. From there, I moved on to Xbox. I went from N64 to original Xbox, and then I moved on to the Xbox 360. From there, yeah, I was a huge Xbox guy. Xbox 360, I really got into like the Call of Duties.
Okay.
I played Call of Duty religiously.
The World War II versions, like before Modern Warfare.
Oh yeah, Modern Warfare, the first one, was actually the first COD that I kind of skipped. Really got into COD with the 360. From the 360, I actually sold my 360 and got a PS3. Picked up all the CODs again on the PS3, and then from the PS3, I moved on to the PS4.
Oh,
and
wow,
then
nice.
after I got a PS4, and I had a PS4 for a bit, I bought the Xbox One, which I pretty much only play for Halo, because Halo was amazing.
Yeah.
I put more time into my 360 than I did probably any of the other consoles combined.
Garbage.
Because I played Call of Duty, which means I logged
Yeah.
weeks, like, of in-game time, weeks, into the Call of Duty games. Halo was a big one. I wouldn't even play the multiplayer in Halo. I would just build stuff in Forge. It was like my virtual Legos. Ooh. You first aid bugger! No! A lot of people in the fascist community, I've got that reaction before. They're like, "What? You played COD?" But like,
I know,
man, from
that's so
from
that's like white trash. That's the white trash of the gaming community.
It is, yeah, absolutely, I agree. I played it from the first one, Finest Hour, all the way until I stopped at Black Ops 2. Are you for real, man?
Yeah, that's
I
how that
can't
happened.
beat the Shorty King.
No, you
can't get him.
You can't beat the
Shorty
shorty dancer.
Shorty dancer.
Call of Duty.
I call them my dark days because when I played COD, it was dirty. I played. Are you for real? I was that guy who, like, you know when you play a game and then someone's like, hey, let's 1v1 or some garbage like that. Well, I can genuinely say I never asked people to 1v1, but I was that
you always
kid
accepted.
that put on the OP weapons and got those kill streaks and spawn killed you over and over again.
Oh my god, well, that's no different than what you are right now, you fucking shotgun bitch. For those who don't know, Devlin has a fucking try-hard loadout on The Last of Us. Is what the shorty burst rifle, covert training, and the shotgun. What a bitch!
I've tried before, being like, you know what? I'm just not gonna game. I'm just gonna take a break and just not game, and I would. And honestly, like, I find gaming is an amazing stress reliever. Like, stress would just build up in my entire life, and I'd just be like, and then I'd snap someday and like pop out my game and play it and be like, man, this is fantastic.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you become the most chill person in the world when every single day you go on a console and just shoot the crap out of your friends.
Oh,
you know? It's fantastic. Dude!
I like, see, yeah, shooting the crap out of your friends. I get it. I get it now.
I kind of approached it the wrong way when it came to playing COD, because I would play COD and get my frustration out. I was the guy that like screamed and raged and stuff when you killed me, and it's like, oh, you know, and that's why, you know,
that's different than what you are now? Are you saying you're different?
It comes out occasionally, okay, and I don't like it because it's a bad sort of stress.
Oh my god! Oh, yeah, I heard you get.
Oh, Justin.
Oh my god, let me teabag you a little bit.
I did not expect that move. Those dance moves. Even games that I buy and people are like, man, why are you buying that? You're gonna play it for like a month and then it's gonna be useless. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll drop 60, 70, 80 bucks because I think it's worth it. Like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, man. Get my butt kicked. Those moves.
I love to move, and I love to not aim, so I'm the best.
Oh my gosh, no!
There's a thing! There's a thing there! There's a fucking post there!
Gaming, dude. What?
Oh,
Let you
no.
come to me, buddy!
Oh, wow. Were you a popular kid in school?
I was not. I was, I
Like
actually,
a
the
dork,
popular kids, like
Beat
the
up
kid
a
in
lot
high
by
school,
bullies?
the popular crew actually didn't like me because I did extremely well in school. My grades were up there. I had good grades, so people kind of, you know, they shun the keener, right? So I wasn't the popular kids weren't fans of me. But I was friends with everybody else. I called myself a floater.
Yeah.
Because I knew everybody else decently.
Okay.
And I didn't really have any buddies that I was like super close friends with. And in my spare time, I'd go home and play video games. My closest buddies that I hung out with regularly and like went to the movies with and like really, you know, that social circle, those buddies were all hardcore gamers. Surprise, surprise.
Of course. Now, is this where you met Native Boy from high school?
No, actually, I met Native Boy, we went to college together, and I actually met him through a mutual friend. I actually met some of his family members, and then met him through his cousins. Yeah, and then immediately after we met, we both found out we were going to Algonquin. From there, we just, going to college together, we made an effort, like we both made an effort going to a new school. We made an effort to hang out with each other, and then gaming really solidified that friendship too, because he loves games. He's more of a kind of a Pokemon kind of gamer, you know what I mean?
So he's a bitch.
Pokemon, Zelda, kind of that idea.
So he's a bitch.
And I'm more of like a guns, explosions, and the, you know.
Yeah, you're a masculine man. He's a little pansy.
Not quite what I meant to say, but.